Hey there, everybody. So, sorry I'm a little bit late. I kind of just realized I didn't press go live. Oh my gosh, that is embarrassing. I thought it would auto start when I hit record on OBS, but I guess not. Oh well. It is what it is. But regardless, now I'm here. Thank you for joining me in our little journey into Trails in the Sky, one of Falcom's flagship franchises that I'm only just now starting to get into now. I've been friends with a lot of people who have been really into Falcom stuff for a long time, and yeah, I'd say it's about time I finally get into it, you know? So yeah, let's just get right into it. Also, I will be doing character voices. I hope that doesn't annoy anybody.
Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today too. And Shara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit before dinner.
Hey, I'm home.
Daddy!
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away?
Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you?
Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though, I brought you a present.
Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training?
Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Wow, what a doting parent. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry?
I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present?
Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? I had a baby while you were gone.
What?
Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? He's already 12 years old.
Why is my present a boy?
Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up.
Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kinda dead if you ask me.
I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Gee, thanks for giving me a chore to do for a present. He sure sleeps soundly. He almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too.
He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair, and a pair of amber eyes to go with it.
That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up?
Fess up?
Yeah, who is this kid anyway, and why is he hurt? Why did you bring him into our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mommy?
Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazard, I assume.
Yep, that's right.
For heaven's sake, that girl's going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business, and I don't even know his name.
You mean bracer business?
Something like that. Oh, look.
Huh?
He's waking up.
Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber.
Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. What are you trying to pull?
Huh?
You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Oh, look out, we got an edgelord, everybody. Why? Now, that's a question I don't know how to answer. Those things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright! Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in?
Hey! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal.
And just who are you supposed to be?
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it.
Wait a minute. Don't try to change the sub. Ow! Ow! Quit yelling!
All right already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either.
I don't hear you yelling again, do I?
Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse.
Do I hear yelling?
Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that.
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
Huh?
Your name. You know, that thing that people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours?
It seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... dang it. Thought we were gonna get a name entry screen, but oh well. Though I actually must admit, prior to the stream starting, I did go through this just a little bit to basically check to see if I would need to change any graphical settings. And I discovered something quite horrifying about the current release of this game on Steam, where this intro video that you're watching right now had really, really bad frame interpolation all over it, and it looked hideous. I had talked about it with some of the Resident Union folks, and thankfully one of them pointed out that I can just download the files from earlier versions of the same game and just get a version of the same opening before the frame interpolation was added to it, which, oh my god, looks so much better this way. It's maybe like obviously low resolution, and like, I guess it's low frame rate as well, but you know, I would rather have this over characters' faces distorting when certain things happen. Regardless, I hope y'all appreciate the effort that I've gone through to make sure that y'all don't have to look at that garbage. Oh yeah, also, something I didn't, I was gonna mention this as well with that shot of the blonde guy's hands on the piano, but I gotta say, like, I think if I remember correctly, Makoto Shinkai had been, like, out of Falcom for about, like, 3 or 4 years at this point. And I definitely feel like there's a little bit of his DNA still kind of in Falcom's cinematic department. I imagine in 2004 this would have blown Japanese players away. And yeah, if I remember correctly, Makoto Shinkai was he was directing The Place Promised in our early days. But yeah, it's glad to see that those under him took his lessons well. Which also I gotta say, like, sometimes it kind of blows me away to imagine that this game is already like nearing 20 years old as well. And it honestly, I mean, obviously it's got kind of dated CGI, but you know, I think it still looks really good myself. This really does look so nice. I have no idea why XC decided they needed to try to improve this. It's already amazing as it is. All right, let's get right into it, shall we? Let's make ourselves some trails, boys and girls. Right after I take a drink. Oh my gosh. Which, yeah. Also, for the record, I wasn't doing nothing for that half hour that the stream wasn't starting. I'd legitimately been playing through the game up to this point and reading all the lines and stuff, so my voice is a little bit tired now.
It's so bright in here. Man, I slept like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. Wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then, too.
The loner boy out on the back porch playing harmonica. A time-honored tradition? I don't know what the proper term for it would be, but you know.
Nice, Joshua. Bravo.
Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you.
Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind, but with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber.
What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man.
How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I'm clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. How fortunate for you.
You can at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again?
The Whereabouts of Light.
That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration.
You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise, too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with just that.
My girlfriend would beg to differ, Estelle? Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? I know a lot of guys who are into shoes. They'd probably be they'd probably get along great with Estelle.
That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago.
Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle! Joshua!
Morning, Dad!
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold?
Okay.
I'm on my way. Also, if anybody knows more about trails than me, please tell me if I'm saying Joshua's name wrong. I know that in Japanese it's pronounced Yoshua, but, like, I don't know what the proper English pronunciation would be, so...
Thanks for the grub, Dad! Boy, am I stuffed!
Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle?
Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot.
Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work, too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point.
And once we're finished, we'll be braces just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either.
You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer.
Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you two.
That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember?
Huh? Wait, what test?
Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning in training. Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Wow, it's almost like she forgot so that we would know how important this test is.
Crap. Totally forgot.
Oh, dang it, that's the second time that happened. The frickin' Microsoft overlay on my game. Sorry about that, guys.
Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other.
I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Jeez, parent of the year over here.
Ha! You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you.
I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shara's going to be waiting there for us.
Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting.
The crossfades in this game are awfully weird, I gotta say.
Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests?
Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about Rouen-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce?
Oh, what's that?
I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. You're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible.
How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong.
Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today.
Got it! One copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store.
Also, another pronunciation thing I might need help with. Is it liberal or liberal? Please do let me know if you know trails better than me. 500 dollary dues? If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending.
All right! Thanks, Dad!
Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Sherazard my regards. I'm not just gonna leave like that. I still gotta, see all your dialogue.
By the way, Dad, is it going to be alright if you stay at home like this instead of going to the guild today? You haven't been there for a couple of days now.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of paperwork to sort out. But don't you worry, I'm carrying a big enough workload that the guild's not likely to fire me anytime soon.
That's not exactly the most convincing thing I've heard come out of your mouth.
How about yourself? Shouldn't you be getting over to the guild? Sherazard is waiting, right? Alright. I don't know. What about you, Dad? Shouldn't you be eating that hot dog? It's just gonna go cold if you leave it there. And we didn't even finish our cups of hot cocoa. Or maybe it's coffee. Maybe these two are a couple of normies who drink coffee. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've already tried in my first playthrough, but yeah, there's not really anything to interact with aside from the bed, which you can nap in. Which, I mean, I know why that's there, obviously, to regain your strength, but, yeah, it's... You can nap in that as many times as you want, and Sherazard will still not be waiting too terribly long for you. And then out here, yeah, it's just the standing logs for staff practice. What about Joshua's swords or whatever he has? I'm pretty sure that's what he uses. I can't even interact with the axe. Like, come on. There's a part of me that, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Undertale just spoiled me, but there's a part of me that really wishes that I could react, or that I could react to, like, stuff that I see in the world a little bit more. I mean, I guess the idea is just that you have to, like, infer a lot of this stuff, which, I mean, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people who will argue that that's a better way of doing it anyway. I don't know, I like having stuff to learn more about if I go up to it, you know? It looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either.
We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers.
Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort.
Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara.
You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild over there, then. I guess I might as well stop in with some of the folks in town. Top of the morning to you kids.
Good morning, Mr. Elder.
Good morning, sir. Well, you're up rather early, aren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but today's your last day of training, isn't it? I seem to remember you saying something about it the last time I had you run the store. Yes, that's right. I see. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine, Joshua. Now, Estelle, on the other hand, I've got good reason to worry. She's always been a bit scatterbrained ever since she was a child. Probably all the knocks she took to the head playing with the boys. Really? So I guess that scatterbrain trait isn't something new, huh? I mean, you guys looked to be 12 in the flashback, and now you're like 15 or 16. 3 or 4 years doesn't exactly seem like a new development.
I'll give you a head injury if you don't shut up. And don't call me scatterbrained.
Okay, you two, let's not fight now. And shouldn't you be getting over to the guild? Or actually, hold on. I should see what he actually has at the shop. Convert? Cash in Sepith. I'll learn what that means later, I'm sure. Or, oh wait, is this supposed to be like... Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. This is kind of something that evolved from like the Gagarv games, which I learned this thanks to Basement Brothers. Obviously, we still don't have the Gagarv games in English yet, so I don't know this myself, but... I don't know it from playing it myself, because I can't. But I guess, yeah, like, it kind of started in the Gagarv trilogy, where the primary thing that you collect are not the actual current, or the primary thing you collect from battles are not actually currency, but items that you exchange for currency. So I guess that's what the conversion is about. And then, yeah, got all the usuals here. Alright. Just wanted to check out your wares really quick. What's up here?
Good morning, Stella. Oh my, well if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Are you on your way to bracer training? Yeah, and just you watch. I'm going to pass this exam and be as good of a bracer as Shara, too. You're darn right you are. I have faith in you. By the way, Estelle, what? Why are you looking at me like that? Did you wash your face? How about your teeth? Did you brush them too? Joshua's so fastidious, but you always forget to take care of yourself. Come on, that was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore, right, Joshua?
Now that you mention it, you did take off from home the other day with your hair all in a mess, right?
Ugh. That was only because it was an emergency. Mr. Raynon got the newest Strega brand sneakers in on that day. Estelle, yes? You listen to me carefully. For a girl your age, you need to take care of these things. If your appearance is messy, you won't look like someone that people can trust even if you are a bracer. Your appearance is a reflection of what is on the inside. All right, I'll be more careful from now on. Well, that's that. Now how about the both of you get on over to the guild? Man, you just can't argue with her.
Nothing I can steal from her? Dang it. Alright, I already heard this. Also, I mean, yeah, really, whether you're a guy or a girl, your appearance can be quite important. Well, personally, I think it's... I honestly think that personal maintaining of hygiene is maybe more about self-comfort than appearing trustworthy to others or some of that. Movies! Hello! Nice to see you here! The Legend of Liros, haha.
Good morning, Mr. Raynon.
Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes?
Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stregas?
Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right?
Of course.
You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Straikas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the Liberal News, though, I should have them in around noon.
Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house.
We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Oh, who we got here? The morning air is so crisp and fresh. Let's see. It's about time I water my lovely flowers. All right, you do you. It's a little balcony. no other purpose. Or actually, what is he selling? Alright. Okay. So yeah, this is where all the cooking ingredients and the health potions are stored. Cool. Ah, dang it. I was really hoping I could... I mean, I know he said he's not going to get it till noon, but I was really hoping it would just be an item in there anyway, for some reason. So yeah, Tear Balm is for healing. Purging is for curing status effects. Reviving is for reviving. Insulating tape cures mute. Oh, okay. Interesting. Restores 100 EP. An orbital energy filled capsule. Okay, cool. Just learning the terminology. Hey, if it isn't Joshua and Estelle, how are those orbments working out for you that we tuned the other time you were in here? That was a sentence. In your case, Estelle, it's not whether the orbment is good or bad. The problem lies in the way you use it. You're always jumping into things without a second thought, so you end up being slow to learn. If you just start thinking before you start swinging, then you learn twice as much.
Well, excuse me for sucking.
There, no need to get upset. Everyone has these problems when they first start out. If you can get the hang of things, you'll gradually be able to handle them better.
That's right. I'm gonna master using this as quick as I can and surpass even Joshua.
What is this, like 3 people that you've said you're gonna surpass? Surpassing seems to be like your thing, Estelle. Yeah, whatever. When I first entered the Zeiss Central factory, I pretty much couldn't use one of those things either.
Even you couldn't use one, Freddy?
Yeah, but I can still become an engineer even if I can't use one. But since you're aiming to become a bracer, you'll have to learn how. Hey, I'm still setting up shop. Huh, Estelle and Joshua. You seem to be here rather early.
Good morning, Mr. Melders.
Good morning, sir. We appreciate you fixing that orbment light the other day.
Speaking of orbment lights, isn't the one outside our house burned out? We should get that replaced ASAP. Orbments sure are a daily life necessity, aren't they?
When I was a lad, there weren't any of those orbment thingies. Oh, here we go. Classic old man speak. Now we can get fire and light with the mere flip of a switch, and even ships fly in the skies. I don't like it. Don't you kids think things are way too convenient these days?
Oh crap, there he goes again about the old days.
Yeah, well if you just learn to shut your big trap. When I was young, I made things a reality through hard work and sweat. Sweat, I tell you! It would be nice if the young kids these days knew the meaning of the phrase hard work.
You're probably right.
Alright, and this just opens out into the streets.
The weather is so wonderful and revitalizing today. I have a strange feeling that something good is going to happen.
Alrighty. If you say so, ma'am. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Estelle and Joshua, how have you been?
Good morning, Mr. Fate.
Good morning, sir. How's your father Cassius? Is he doing well?
Yep, he's doing so well it might even surprise you. I don't think there's anyone else his age who's in such good shape.
Is that so? My daughter's really wanted to see him, but he hasn't shown his face around here in a while. Could you give him a message for me? Tell him that Fate says he'd like to talk about the old days sometimes. Sure, we'll tell him.
Hey, Joshua. Does Mr. Fate know Dad so well again? I know they're friends and all, but...
I've heard that they were battle buddies during their days in the Royal Army.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright. Movies. The joy of voice acting a video game yourself when there are no voices. Yeah. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I just really enjoy it. Don't ask me why. Oh, hey, who are you? I'm just on my way over to the Forest of Mistwall to the south of here for work. There was a merchant from Bose who came here to buy lumber. I need to get ready for the order. I need to get enough ready for the order I received. Can't. Okay. I will mess stuff up sometimes. You guys are just gonna have to get used to that. But yeah, been loving voice acting for video games since I was a kid. I will say there are voices later. I know this. Like they're mainly in battles, but like actual like dialogue scenes don't have any. All right.
There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Ina.
Good morning.
Is Shara here already?
Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs.
Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks!
We'll do our best.
Once you
Okay. She said that already. Alright, here she is. One more drink. Throat's getting drier and drier. Yeah. Don't worry, I do as well. Games with limited voice acting, I still end up voicing the parts without voiced lines because fun. Exactly. It is fun. Alright, Sherazard, what are you doing?
The Star and the Hanged Man, the Hermit and the Magician, and last of all, Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune.
A tarot lady, I see.
This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara!
Okay, weird place to put a crossfade, but okay.
Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you! Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. Ah, Joshua! Shara's picking on me!
Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything, her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbit with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do now except hope for the best.
Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me.
Well, that's odd. I'm positive I've described all your best traits accurately.
Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face is really intent.
Oh, this?
I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards?
Now that's surprising to hear.
Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they can become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function properly. Effectively. Sorry. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Alright, tutorial time. I'll probably not read all of these just because there's gonna be a lot of text and my voice is already starting to give out a little bit, but... Let's see. About orbments. I hope y'all are also taking notice because there's gonna be a test later. Process Septium installed. Okay. Though it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to produce products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological system is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. Alright, about bracers. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the civilian and protect the aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and skirting people and goods. Man, sure a lot of telling. Sure love the telling. Bracer Guild, which is established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region. About the Liberal Kingdom. Kingdom of Liberal, in which it lives, sits in the western half of the Zemurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Alright, Zemurian continent. Okay, I'm sure there's... I was under the impression that, like, the planet the Trails games take place in is Zemuria. But I guess if the continent is Zemuria, then that means there has to be a different one, I guess. Whatever, I'll figure that out in time, I'm sure. The Bell is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology is a key pillar of support for liberal and protecting some businesses contacting with neighboring nations. This is literally the voice that I use when I'm like reading, like when I was reading textbooks in school. 10 years ago, when the Barrel was invaded by the Baronian Empire, consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive with things to control. Alright. Alright, what I got from that is monarchy is the best governmental system. Okay. That's all.
Let's see. Since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara? How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing.
Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle.
Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you'll be performing. But before that, there's something that we need to give the both of you. Aina, are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two. Go get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them.
The Bracer Notebook.
Bracer notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and wear, these kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down. Understood. Crap, this sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Oh? Please tell me, was it my ears playing tricks on me? Because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate amount of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see there's a bulletin board standing there.
You know, presumably the one you've seen, like, probably dozens of times beforehand. I mean, if they've come into this building to learn multiple times, they had to have noticed the bulletin boards. Like, Sherazade knows they know this.
First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there.
Okay, sounds good. So this is where the quests come from. Alrighty. The teacher becomes the client, I see. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. See Sherazade for details. Okay. I guess I just back out. Automatically recorded in the Bracer notebook, blah, 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 blah. Okay, click on the books in the menu. Got it.
Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot of talking. Thank you, Estelle.
Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style.
Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude.
I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated.
Is that so? What? Had a change of heart, have you?
You betcha. Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. He's graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay?
Oh, okay, no travel even.
Here is where you will learn how to use an Orbital Factory's services.
At an Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbits and synthesize support quartz in order to use Orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects, and if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these Orbital factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here?
No problem. Leave everything to me. Just don't tell me about the old days, please. So what is it you would like to know about?
Oh boy, there's even more stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Device, blah blah blah. Okay. By definition, that means. Which, for the record, like, I understand what Falcom is going for here. They're trying to get the player up to speed on how the world works, but at the same time, I do kind of prefer the method of show, don't tell. There's a lot of telling. And also, I was gonna say, regarding that typo from earlier, I don't want to crap on the localization team for this because this game's script is freaking massive, like longer than the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy massive, and they struggled really, really hard to actually get this thing translated into English properly. So, like, you know, I gotta give them props where it's due. Like, an occasional typo here or there, not a big deal. Enhance the user's physical abilities to make it possible to use magic. These devices also differ for each owner. Can we put the ship in fixed elemental slots and cast them vary at any rate? The layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open. The other slots must be open on an orbital factory like this. It'll take forever. Now, Sepith 2. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. Okay, I see. Orbital arts are magic. Arts. Probably ought to have called that from the get-go. Several types of arts, and the abilities and cards. Elemental value and combination of the type arts want to use. Okay, elemental value and a combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you do is install quartz with a water elemental value. Really, ornaments are much more complex than what I've described, but I think this information suffices for now. Circuits made from Sepith. The quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities while simultaneously making it possible for you to use. Okay, so I think maybe the conversion thing may have actually been for converting Sepith to quartz and not Sepith to money, like I thought. However, you'll not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. In the case when you synthesize into quartz, be sure to check your orbit and decide where you'll be installing it ahead of time. Let's see what you'd like to know about. Frickin'. My joystick is... Like, for the record, this is me rotating my analog stick. Both left and right and up and down scroll through the list, so if I do diagonals, it goes nuts. Sepith are fragments of septium which are dropped by monsters. They are divided into 7 types. Earth, water, fire, wind, time, space, and mirage. Okay, cool. Sepith can be exchanged from Mira almost anywhere, but at the Orbital Factory it can be used to synthesize quartz. Okay, so both can be done. Okay, that's good. What is it you want to know about? Okay, that's everything. Hopefully that's the last of the tutorializing of the prologue that we will get. I mean, at least in Final Fantasy VII, when it comes to materia, they put all of the optional stuff just like... Or they make the tutorial optional. Like, you have to go to a separate building to actually learn how to use it. But here, it's like, you have to learn at least one thing before you can say, I'm done. Not the best handling of the tutorial, if I'm honest, but I don't know. It's just one hurdle to get over. Okay. Several of each type of elemental Sepith. Cool. Okay. What? Well, you're gonna typecast Joshua like that? What? Do you want to... Why are you gonna typecast him? Why does it have to be time elemental? Because Time Sepith is black and he's got black hair? Do you want him to color coordinate? Man, that's really limiting. Yes, I understand. I understand. I've been doing that already. Oh, okay. I talked to... Okay, so I modify synthesize quartz. So time elemental for him. Okay, I've got action 1. It's like, come on, why can't Josh use any of the rest of these? Come on, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's see. Defense, max HP, glass cannon, or agility. I like me some actually, that's... Or wait, hold on. Speed, I think, would make you go faster in combat, so agility would be, like, how likely you would be to dodge an enemy's attack. I mean, I'm on normal difficulty. I don't really need to think about this that hard, but okay. I'll just go for agility. Why not? I mean, you know, since I got the other Sepiths, I might as well just do that. I don't know why I was thinking, like, oh, I can only do, like, one of each. Oh, wait, I need to also put it in the slots as well. Already open. Oh. I might not be understanding this. It's already been opened. What? Okay, whatever. I'll just... Oh, I mean, I didn't have enough Sepith to open any of these anyway, so... Okay, I guess I can't do that here? Sympathize one. There's someone who increase the RC you can use and solid quartz in your armor. Oh my god! You can't just let me experiment with it right there? Oh my Jesus. Wait, what? Oh, that's... Oh, this isn't what I needed. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. We got some arts to go with them, I see. Alright. I think... Yeah, you know, I might as well equalize their HP. Alright, and then for him... Time quartz only. Gotta typecast the poor boy like this. Alright, looks like you've got both recovery and attackers. Okay. Oh, hello, Prilaha. Thanks for joining. It's going alright. It's a lot longer than I was thinking it was gonna be, but it's pretty alright. I was a little bit bummed as to why I couldn't just equip the ordnance at the desk, like the same one that I could use to actually like get the quartzes, but oh well, it's whatever. I'm just gonna skip a lot of this stuff. Okay, I got more now. Oh, okay, so now I get to open the slots. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Sorry, the cursor being over the action slot, the like quartz slots gave me a little bit of a like weird thing, but oh well. Yeah, they sure do. They sure do, Prilaha. Wait, what was I? Crap, I didn't actually listen. What? Slot from the Orbital Factory menu you can open up. Okay, I have to do this at the counter then. Okay, let's open up new one for you. There we go. Okay, well, I guess I've just got Estelle to do this with. Okay, and then Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna apologize for this in advance, guys. My dad has started playing guitar in the other room, so if you hear some extra music, that's where it's coming from. Hopefully I've got the noise gate set in such a way that you won't hear it that much, but you know, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go with the blue-green combo on this one. Seems like it would make sense. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular elementary, you're free to install any type of chords you like. Okay, cool. All right. Okay.
This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test?
You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning?
Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table.
Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Jesus Christ. Sherazard. Like, I know that it's just the thing that everybody's shit talking how much Estelle is stupid or something, but like, god dang, you're really overplaying it.
Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Joshua, help me!
Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention him, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you.
I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua!
All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle?
Shara?
What now?
I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something?
Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right?
Yeah, and
I even made you jot down what you read in your Bracer notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet?
What a relief. Oh, divine Aetios.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right as well.
I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers.
So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory.
I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom is starting to feel like grand memories indeed.
I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things?
Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to look at least a little less anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you.
We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose.
Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Oh, tear bombs, thank you very much. Monster Guide.
What's this book for?
Oh no, written word, Estelle's weakness. It's called a Monster Guide. As the name implies, it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. Mice and gnats. I will watch out for those. Thank you.
Some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara.
We'll put it to good use.
Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test.
Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure to treat it as such. Okay, wrong place. Can I save here? Alright, I'm gonna stagger my saves. I don't normally do this, but like, I'm gonna do it just for this. There appears to be a recovery point set up over there. Let's use it. Let's use it if our HP and EP become low before engaging in any further battles. Alright.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Alrighty. Okay, let's do this. How hard can this be?
Monsters at 12 o'clock.
Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Right in front of you at 12 o'clock.
Got it.
Monsters cannot be seen from far away, though become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of a battle change depending on how a monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Okay, indicates who attacks first. So okay, Okay, I'm not using a mouse, actually. I'm using a keyboard. It's good to have multiple saves. Sometimes the game locks movement. Oh boy, thank you for warning me, Prilaha. Highlighted area indicates this character move. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to attack. When enemies out of range, this icon will appear on your cursor. Selecting an out-of-range target will move the character as close to it as possible. Again, sorry. My brain just is laser focused to see typos and stuff like this. Again, no disrespect to the localizers. They did a fucking fantastic job specifically because of how massive the script is. But yeah. Okay, seems simple enough. I think the easiest thing to do would just be to take out both enemies at once. Also, I need to... He's too far away. The fool. Alright, yeah. Can't quite get all the way up there. Oh, dang it. Okay, surely... Yep, okay. Can I? Nope. Alright, I just gotta move as close as I can. Huh, dude's just still not doing anything. I mean, I know it's just a tutorial fight, but like, come on. Some resistance is expected.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah. The movies? I told you this game has voices. And as a matter of fact, I know for a fact that Joshua is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll try it out. Determine the element that will be most effective against your foe. Well, I guess I just kind of have to guess in this case. I don't know. They're bugs, and when it rains on them, they find it difficult to fly, so... Or maybe I'm supposed to use an airstrike? I don't know, man. I'll just try... I'll try the Aqua Bleed. Walk up, speeds up the flow of time, emits a time-space shaking pulse. I guess I'll try it on that one. Oh boy, not the gnats. Well, that was certainly effective. Apparently water and time work just as well. But thank you for the advice. I had a feeling that maybe the airstrike would be the most effective, but I mean, hey, it seems like any of them are. Alright. Crafts have range limits, but can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receiving damage during battle. Okay. Oh, whoops. Is gradually gained by dealing out or receiving damage in battle. Okay. It's all the same effectiveness. Okay, thank you. Morale. A shout to encourage allies. Or beats an enemy senseless with a series of attacks. It's just talking like if I was there. I mean, hey, makes sense. I appreciate the engagement. Thank you very much. Well, I don't have enough craft points for this. I'm thinking maybe I'll just use a regular ass attack for the meantime. Maybe Joshua has enough for something? What does he have? Unleashes a double slash with dual blades. Okay. I'll try that one. Okay, that was nice. Alright. There we go. Easy. Oh, we get an extra item too.
Let's move out.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? A curative horn. Need to check to see what that does. Where is it? It's the kingdom map, the monster guide, the notebook, the juicy bone. Oh, here. Health food full of minerals. Figuring out how to eat it requires some ingenuity. Oh, yeah. Yeah, movies. Movies. I'm sure you're gonna recognize a lot of instruments in this game's soundtrack. I think if I understand correctly, Sonoda and Ishibashi were primarily using Korg Triton and Roland XB5080 for most of the soundtrack. I think there are some like sample CDs in there occasionally, but you know. All right, rusted door.
Oh, what a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there were an easier way to take care of them.
I'm having a pretty easy time right now. One blow using an S-Craft or S-Break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. Oh my god, man. This certainly is a tutorial fight. Or a tutorial dungeon, even. Okay, well, I guess I'll just attack them to start off with. Oh, wait. Frick. S-Crafts, which will be used as S-Breaks, can be changed by going to Tactics and then set S-Break within the main menu. Okay. Press the break button to release an S-Break. An S-Break cannot be unleashed under the no crystal button condition. Now press the brake button and try unleashing an S-Break. If you're using a keyboard, you may use the 1 through 4 number keys or the arrow keys to select it before unleashing it. Imagine you're going to dispose of some rats and he hits you with all the gamer jargon. Okay, so I guess I just, oh, like this? Hope you don't mind me harmonizing. I like to do this a lot. Alright. Okay, so I just gotta remember to, I just gotta remember to keep my hands occasionally going to the D-pad for these. Awesome. Youch. Alright. And just one little slash for you, and you're dead.
We're good to go.
Cool, cool. Another curative horn, and another juicy bone. I'm sure my dog would really appreciate to have that.
So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake.
Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. Also, movies, I think you can @ people in chat. I'm not super new with live streaming. I could be wrong, but There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. During battle, there are several bonuses which can be allotted to turns. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they want to join an ally or foe. Using S breaks to ignore the battle order makes it easy to jump in and strip an enemy of their turn bonus. Okay. So it's just... So the main focus that I need to... Okay. These icons indicate the bonuses allotted to the battle order. If a bonus icon appears next to a character's icon, they will receive that bonus. Heal 10, heal HP, steppeth up, etc. Indicate the effects of each icon. Films -1. Indicate the effects of each icon. Okay. So I get extra Sepith for hitting the enemy this turn, I guess. Okay then. That seems pretty cool. Okay, I'll probably just use the Soul Blur on, Aren't there, like... Here, aren't there some spells in this game that have, like, an area of effect kind of thing? Alright. Wow, okay. They are really starting to wail on me now. Alright. Alright, get you out of the way. Okay, so I would need to... Okay, so... Oh yeah, the bugs are gonna be going next, so I gotta airstrike them. Okay, thank goodness they went for him instead of Estelle. Uh-oh, we in pinch mode now. Alright, there we go. You're not gonna get me. Musician circles are... Well, thank you for the compliment, El Van Culin. Sorry. Musician circles is one. Alright. Alright, might as well just art this one to death. And I'm just gonna do this so that Joshua can get that health bonus. Yay. There we go. Perfect. Contractual obligation waits for no one. I know the pain well. Alright. Thank you, Elle, for stopping by. You have a good one. Alright, couple small boxes.
That's weird. There's a couple boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact there's not just one, but two is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside.
Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside these boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective.
You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right?
If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest.
Did you say the F word?
Yep, opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them.
I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself.
Inside the box is another box, and another box, and another box. Quantum boxes. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Cheryl when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. After all, it's incredibly dangerous.
Alright.
Alright. That said, I can't even rotate the camera in here. Alright, maybe I'll come back down here later at some point. Man, this dungeon is freaking tiny. Wait, hold on. Is that a... I just realized I don't actually know if I went down this path. Oh, that was the treasure chest. Sorry. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here.
Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm if the items... I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, all right. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one.
Well, dang, I almost... Okay. I know what they're doing. They're just trying to emphasize Estelle's character. But at the same time, I almost kind of wish they gave the player the choice to actually, like, look inside and face the consequences for it. I don't know. I mean, I guess this just isn't that kind of game. I don't know what maybe I'm just not expecting what I'm supposed to be expecting. I figured she would try and set us up like that.
Congratulations to both of you. You successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know, and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight.
Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal.
Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch, and as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you'll be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training?
Upon approaching the counter, talk more... Okay, I understand. Report. Yay, I got Mira.
Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will also accumulate points which are known as BP or Bracer Points. Bracer Points are an indication of your achievements as a Bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a Bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a junior Bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and Bracer points you receive will also be recorded in your Bracer notebook, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new Bracers is important for the entire future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone?
And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip. Oh, hold on just 1 second, guys. On it. Sorry about that, guys. Sibling was coming in, asking if I could, or asking if they could have soda. Oh my god, I hope my voice. Is this good? Sorry, I don't have easy access to my mute button, so I had to just, oh wait, no, hold on. I do have easy access to it, I just don't have frickin' OBS pulled up. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Crap! Crap, it happened again! Every time! Oh. Oh my gosh. I need to be careful about that. Okay, at least I only have to do the dungeon again, but oh my god. I totally forgot about it. Here, while I'm getting back to where I was, let's just read what you guys have been talking about. So just kind of glad I managed to set up Yamaha SOL2 not too long ago. I really don't like how the installer is region locked. Well, content region locked. You can still install SOL2 and stuff under non-Japanese locales, but it won't install. Sorry about the piano jump scare movies. Mitrin, hello. It's lovely to have you here. My game just crashed, and now I got to replay a little bit. Won't install MU1000, MD2000 support in the XG editor unless in Japanese locale mode, which is just so dumb. Yamaha, why? I'm sure no requests will be overly convoluted and cryptic. Hello, piano jump scare. It always happens when you think it won't. Oh my gosh. All right. Also, do let me know if my voice is too quiet. Actually, wait. No, I just realized if I have to mouse over to... I just realized if I have to mouse over to OBS to mute myself, that means I'm going to minimize the game and then it'll crash again. So I got to be very freaking careful about that. Okay. So yeah, anyways, yeah, this is easy. Like, I don't need to worry too much about this. Yeah. I guess I haven't had like specific experience with Yamaha's like legacy stuff. I'm still hoping I can get an MU1000 or 2000 at some point, you know, to go along with my SC8850. Which, I mean, I kind of want to... Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Got that SC8850, and I'm very much enjoying it. I've been using it a little bit here and there, but hopefully I can, like, actually make a MIDI with it proper soon. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, at some point, my ultimate goal is to try and get, like, a music rack that Hayato Sonoda has in the behind the scenes of Trails of Cold Steel video. Like, you can't really tell everything that he has, but I know for a fact he has SC8850, XV5080. I think he's got some sort of EMU module in there. It might possibly be like a Symphonia, but it could be a Proteus 2000. I don't know for certain. I think based on the color of the knobs, it might be a Symphonia, but... And then, oh yeah, there's also a Motu MIDI Express USB version in there, which I'm probably going to need if I want to have a whole bunch of MIDI modules, or MIDI devices to talk to each other properly, so... Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Yeah, y'all aren't going to do anything. Y'all are tutorial enemies. Just the installer of this region lock program works fine in English after installing it with JP locale, which means the region locking is entirely ineffective post-installation. Good to know, movies. Thank you. Piece of cake, I'll say. It's a lot of audio gear, yeah. Not something I'll be able to... It's not something that I'll ever be able to amass for a very long time, I know, but, Oh, apparently this just gives more strength. I will try that at some point, but not right now. Oh, you missed. But he missed too. That didn't, though. That's a bit of a problem. Okay. Okay, dang it. Oh, that's an S-Craft. Okay, I can't use that until I have 100. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, you know, dang it. I wasn't thinking about this. I should have had Estelle attack the other one, and then Joshua use the art. Whoops. Oh, well. Pizza cake. Estelle, who let you cook?
Let's move out.
I mean... I was under the impression that Estelle's the kind of person that she's not going to let anybody let her cook. She just does it regardless. At least that's how she comes across to me, anyway. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, this is the wait, nope, this is the oh wait, no, I have to do the attack first because then I can do the S-craft. Okay. Yeah. Sorry I had to go through that dumbass region-locked installation thing, new movies. But at least it's over now. And hey, I mean, I guess from what I can tell, seems like difficult installations are a thing you only ever have to do once, and after that, there will hopefully be no heartbreak. Which is very much the case for the installation of the SE8850 software that you helped me out with, so thank you very much for that. Alright, I just hope I can at least get to a place that I can save before something disastrous happens again. Okay. Feels like okay. God, Ishibashi was such a fucking genius. Sorry for swearing. I can't hold back my excitement. That's how much I love this music. Okay, I'll just try. There we go. Okay, and then might as well soul blur this fool over here. Yay. Alright, well at least I was a little bit worried that getting attacked mid-art would cause the spell to not go, but thankfully they're still both doing it. That's good. That's okay. Yeah, we are all adults here. I mean, YouTube doesn't seem to think so, but, you know, I know it. Alright, that sounds good. Let's see, how about a craft? I can't do those yet. I don't have quite enough points. Oh well. useless little boy all the way in the back. Alright. Alright, that's okay. You can heal. I haven't hit you yet. Alright. Then she gets a little heal. Alright, now we've worked ourselves up enough, I think. Let's try, can I can't hit there. So crafts, I guess, are area specific, so I do have to. Alrighty. Take it away, Joshua. Oh, come on, man. I'm pretty sure you'd be I don't know. I guess I never really tried it on a rat, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I should have seen if I could morale him before I did this, but oh well. Alright, come on. This has got to work, right? You're mature, level-headed adults who engage in high society hobbies like eating Falcom music for sustenance. Exactly, Prilaha. That is exactly the kind of adult that I be. All right. Blah 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 blah. We're not gonna open the boxes. We're not gonna open the boxes. Okay. All right. Let's get our asses out of here. I just realized there's no like actual analog control, is there? I forgot how much I enjoy just making trails of like if an RPG has like multiple party members, then I forget how much I love just making them run around each other in circles. Like dogs chasing their tails, if you will. Alright, blah 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 blah. Alright, going to turn in a report. There we go. Oh, nope.
Actually, hold on. Before I even do this, I'm gonna save. There we go. Okay, report. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now we're back. Only took me like 10 minutes.
Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You've now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then.
Sherazard holds out 2 small boxes. Oh, are these our bracer weapons?
Aren't those boxes the ones... In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet!
Alright, let's have a look. Estelle and Joshua open the boxes. Oh, they're badges. I see, I see.
This crest is... So does this mean that we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild!
So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only just now beginning to sink in.
Come on, Joshua! You should be jumping for joy or running around or screaming at the top of your lungs like this! Look at us now, Will! We did it!
I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I'm sorry if I made your eardrums bleed as well, audience.
I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You've been spending a lot of expert hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks.
Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara.
Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves.
Sorry.
And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it.
Get what?
This is Sherazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who is always out doing who knows what instead of being a father.
A no-good middle-aged man, huh? Oh boy. Estelle, you should not have said that. If you remember, that man saved Joshua's life. From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers.
Right.
And of course, let's not forget to pick up the news. Oh, who's this? Hi there, Estelle and Joshua.
Oh, hi, Rich.
It looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you don't understand, give me a holler. I guess, there's no more side quests to do, so bleh. Oh, hey! It's my boyfriend! Not really. He's like 21. Or he's about to be 21 in about a month.
Hurry up and come on! Wait for me, Luke! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp, what's with the "oh, great, it's Estelle" remark?
I misheard pick up the news as pick up the nudes. Oh, yes, and thank you, Prilaha. Thank you for reminding me to save.
And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know.
Bullshit. I didn't see a single one on the way here, Estelle.
You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Lee Barrel than the milk that comes from the Purzel farm. What? No way! You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers.
More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony, on the other hand.
Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend.
This isn't fair! I was supposed to become a bracer first! I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle? By the likes of? What 10-year-old says that unless they're like an evil genius?
What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed.
Okay, well this confirms their ages at least. They are 16.
And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school.
I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back.
You better watch out, Estelle. I'm gonna go train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm gonna be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. All right, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something.
Rather, I think it's the exact opposite.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. Yeah, the classic. He's insulting your intelligence because he likes you. That old shtick. Yep. Indeed, movies. That is what they said, pretty much. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious.
I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times.
That's not really what I meant by curious. I'll have to go check out that place sometime. Safely and responsibly, though. Oh, gotta get the news. Gotta get the news for Daddy-O. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. How can I help you? Did you manage to become bracers?
You bet we did. Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on.
By the way, Mr. Renon, did the Liberal news come in? Yeah, it came in a little afternoon.
Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take one copy then.
It comes to 100 Mira, please.
I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well?
It sure does. The Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camera woman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. I just found your misspoken uttering funny. 16-old? Did I say it like that? I was just rushing through the text. I guess I misspoke. But I'm not sorry because it's funny. Also, the news reporter and camera woman, I believe, were at the very end of the opening video. If you want to know what they look like. I'm assuming that's them. I know barely anything about these characters at all. I did? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I know barely anything about these characters at all. I just kind of like, I've heard their names sometimes, and I kind of know some of their faces from like other videos I've seen of people playing this game. Let's see. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. All right. Does it not say recipe book on the cover, Estelle? Jesus, she just does not read. She just doesn't do reading. Oh my god.
What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages.
It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing balms all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle.
Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets.
Basically, all you have to do to eat the food is all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. Well, dang. I wish I could do that. The number of foods I would be able to make if I could just absorb knowledge through my tongue. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across, so that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Maybe be a little bit careful about some of them, though. Well, that sounds pretty convenient.
It's not that I don't like cooking at all. It's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life.
That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs.
You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan.
Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. Cool. Selecting the recipe book, I'll learn recipes, blah, 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 blah. Two types of food, sit down and something. Frick. I actually skipped over information. Whatever, I'll find out. Alright, also, I know it's about the time that I said I was gonna wrap up, but since I started a half hour late, I'm gonna go at least... Oh, I guess I can't really go anywhere else. That must lead to a different part of the town. Yeah, since I started a half hour late because I was being silly and forgot to actually hit go live, I'm gonna keep going for like another half hour, or maybe another full hour. Make it up to you guys. Here. Sorry, don't mind me. Just checking to see if I got any messages.
Estelle, Joshua, am I glad I found you two. Oh, hi, Ina.
Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry.
We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today?
Oh boy. This camera reminds me a bit of the DS Dragon Quest games. I guess it might be kind of like that. I think this style of camera system might have originated with Xenogears in '98, but I don't know for certain.
Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago.
What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble?
I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Ismelis? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters?
I haven't played that, no. I played Xenogears for a little bit. I feel like it it really likes to show off how much you can rotate the camera. Like to the point that like some of the environments get a little bit in the way. Like just at the default angle. And I know for some people it might be a little bit distracting when they have to use the camera to see stuff, but I mean, I guess for me it never really got in the way. You can just use the shoulder buttons to rotate the camera, so. Sorry.
That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sherazard is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you are only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower.
I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens.
As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children.
Roger that.
Understood. The Ismelis Tower can be reached by taking the western path of the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail through Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me.
This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua. We don't have any time to lose.
I'm right behind you.
All right, I guess we're going to save some dumbass kids then. But first, I want to check out the clock tower. A beautiful sound as always. I love the toll of this tower bell. This bell does more than tell the time. It's also marking Roland's history. Okay. There's a ladder that goes up to the observation deck. What's wrong, Estelle? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, really. How about we climb up to the observation deck?
Sure, I guess. Uh-oh, did a personal tragedy here happen, Estelle, or something? Shame I can't really see more of the town than this. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Yeah, anyways, it's this way to the tower, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh wait, landing port. Oh, I'm at the ocean, aren't I? No, this is like a train station. That's what it looks like anyway. Luscious chocolate skin, captivating ruby eyes. Sherazard's quite the exotic beauty, wouldn't you say? She's got that fascinating charm that people in Liberl don't have.
Alan's off in his little world again.
I've actually gone drinking with Sherazard before, but the strange thing is I have absolutely no memory of that time. Maybe I should try to ask her out again. Yeah, sure, dude. Oh, hi there. I'm proud of the work I do here. I'm a useful little engine. That's because I've always wanted to work on orbital engines ever since I can remember. Okay, yeah, this is not the place. I guess I didn't listen to the directions, I guess, but, oh well. Huh, okay, interesting. So I'm just trying buttons and seeing what will, like... What? Why are there two of them? Oh, okay, is it just that... I don't really see why there needs to be two entries for each of them. I mean, I get it kind of in the case of the dirty rat because, like, it gives two different items, I guess, but... Huh. Alright, Malga Trail. Oh, here we go. Alright, I just realized I didn't save. But I have full health and everything, so I doubt this can be that difficult. Ah, dang it. Just won't go down. Here, I think I'll just airstrike this fool over here. Haha, you missed. You missed, you fool. Maybe I should be using arts more often. Alrighty. That is a battle done. Okay. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I already saved that one. Whoops. Alright. Any other boys want to come out and... Or any other monsters want to come out and tango with me? I guess not. I'll have to search for you instead. Maybe I should, like, try and slash this guy up with a tornado. Maybe I'll move like here-ish. That should be out of its range, right? Okay, well I guess it wasn't, but I still managed to come away with no damage, so that's good. Okay, can I hit you from here? Yes! Okay, that is what you call efficient strategizing. Alright, get you as well. Okay, I should actually try to move into position first before I do something like that. I'm pretty sure that will hit enemies in, like, an area, if I understand correctly. At least I hope I'm understanding this correctly. Oh, hey, oh, dang it, I missed my chance. Maybe next time. Actually, maybe I'll give some morale to Joshua.
Come on.
Yay! How encouraging. Flying feline is focusing its power. It's getting ready to use an art of its own, isn't it? I'll never let it happen. Wait, oh, I can only hit one enemy with this. That's not like a range indicator. Okay. Well then, in that case, I'll probably just go ahead and perform Sever on the one that's about to do an art. There we go. No magic for you. Ooh, critical, eh? Can I just physical attack for this? Oh, wow, that was perfect. Uh-oh. Joshua ain't doing so hot, but I think we'll be able to take this thing down before it can act again. There we go. That's good. Very good. Alrighty. I think maybe I should, just to be on the safe side, I think I should probably use this on poor old Joshua over here. He really took a beating last time. Alright. Alright, these guys are way too far away at this point. Alright. Alright, both of those attacks seem to be pretty effective, thankfully. Okay, not close enough to get that, so might as well move a little bit closer. I'll move you up here. How about this? Is this good? That's good. Perfect. Ouch. Wow, okay. That would have killed him if I didn't heal him. Holy cow. Alright. You got this, Estelle. You got this. Alrighty. It's a shame I can't really... Oh, hey there. What? I thought I got them from behind. Oh, whatever. Actually, you know what? I think I'll probably, like, try increasing my speed a little bit. Actually, I need to just realize I don't know whether or not speed is going to refer to... Hold on, sorry. I need to figure out whether or not speed is referring to how far you can move in battle, or if it's referring to, like, how soon you can take your turn in battle. I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
Come on.
Come on. Stop being such a stop being such a boost, Josh. God dang. Alrighty, strength and speed up. Maybe I should have done that for Estelle instead, but I don't know. There we go. Alright, and then I'll just try getting you. Okay, didn't quite get him as much as I was hoping, but oh well. Oh boy, pinch mode. It's pinch mode. Don't hit me. Oh no! Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Dang it, I didn't realize it was gonna kick my ass this early. Here. There we go. Man, that's a long-ass spell effect. Alright, we're good. Alright, I gotta dual strike this one, actually. Just to make sure. Maybe I didn't need to, but I just don't want to take any chances with these things. Alright. Come on!
Not now.
Dang it. I didn't think I was gonna get... I did not think that I was gonna get dragged through the ringer like this so soon. Ah, dang it. Okay. He's just not gonna get experience this round. Dang it. That stinks. Oh well. I guess it's good that I decided to go on normal, because, like, if I were choking like this on hard, like, oh boy. Alright, I'll just have to go for the usual. Yeah. Sorry, by the way, for anybody who's really familiar with this game, like, tearing their hair out at what I'm doing right now. I'm sure that I'm making a lot of mistakes here. Oh god, a critical one is up next. I really hope that this will make it just go away. Oh, I get the critical now. Yes, okay. Still need to wrap my head around how the turn bonuses work, but yeah. Dang it. Okay, we gotta head back to town. I was not expecting that things would go this bad. Gotta check, make sure none of the enemies respawned. Okay. Oh, wait, whoops! I'm not going to the right place. Okay, right down here to the general goods store. Dang it! I'm in the wrong thing. Shop. Buy. Excuse me. That's pretty expensive. I'm gonna grab a couple anyway. Alright, hopefully I can just like sleep in an inn or something and recover my health back up, because man. Okay, let me, dang it, where can I sleep? Where's like an inn around here somewhere? Or at the very least, like, where are those sewers? Because they had a recovery point in there. Oh, this is the hotel. Okay. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Can I just go upstairs and see your rooms? Got a bit of an emergency here. Okay, this room seems to be empty. Can I sleep? Can I sleep? Surely, like, there's got to be some way that I can take a rest or something. Oh, here we go. I needed to talk to him first. Okay. 20 for the night? Easy. Okay, hopefully Joshua's fine. Yes, he is. Okay, very good. That wasn't so bad. Now it's time to get going. Nope, that's the wrong way. Or here, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Okay. And if you guys will actually excuse me for a moment, my sibling says that they've got a chicken burger they don't want to eat. And that sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to go grab that really quick so that nobody else swipes it. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. Okay, let's go give this one more shot. I'm gonna try to use my brain a little bit better this time around. Okay, that's kind of useless right now, but thank you anyway. All right, hold on. I think... Okay, so yeah, Joshua's got the farther movement speed, so I should really be attacking the enemies that are closer to Estelle's side until she gets more movement range. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Aha! You missed! Strength up? Heck yeah. That's what I like to hear. Okay, Alright, what's the front of you exactly? I guess that wasn't it. Whatever. Oh, I got another skill? Okay. It temporarily focuses its enemy attention on self. Okay, that sounds like it might be useful. But I think I will just go with the arts for now. Thanks for the offer, though. Wait, I can't... Yeah, I can't attack him from here. I'll just soul blur him. Alright, let's see what we got. Rare footage of a Falcom fan playing a Falcom game. I know, unbelievable. Also, hello, Sabinian. Nice you could make it. Not sure how much longer I'm going to be going on this game. I think I'll at least try to get to the Ismela's Tower before I call it good. I started a little bit late, so I'm going to go a little bit longer to make up for it. Rystar, hello. Nice to see you here, too. Oh no, critical. mean, I don't know which one of these is... I mean, I guess I would know which one is which by, like, checking which they are here, so, yeah. Okay, well, one of them is gonna give extra Sepith. Yo, Sabinian. Alright. Actually, wait, no, craft. I should dual strike this dude. Okay, I thought that was gonna kill it, but oh well. There's a little extra boost from Estelle is all I need. And now I get the extra Sepith. Haha. All right, one more dual strike just to be safe. Bam. Awesome. All right. It's 5 a.m. here, so I streaming. Oh, hey. Sorry for having you wake up so early, man. I do appreciate you joining, though. Might as well make sure that they can't frickin' both take me out. Oh my god, why are you wailing on my boy? Okay, now one more time for you. Yeah, same as usual, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, indeed, compared to last time, that was a piece of cake. Okay, which of these is the back and which one is the front? Like, I've got to be looking at this one from behind, yeah? No, that wasn't it? Okay, sure. Fine. Whatevers. Which one? There we go. That's the one I want. Boink. Oh, I did it. Okay, and now I can take you out. I need to remember to pay attention to the S brakes. But I will get the hang of it sooner or later. Don't shoot him. Oh, that was close. Okay, I'm gonna do dual strike on this one. Oh, perfect. Okay. And then I'll just have you heal Joshua, just to make sure. Estelle jump scare. Yeah. I mean, character jump scare is literally just what the S-crafts are, so... I mean, am I right? Seems that way, anyway. Alrighty. You dead. After this. Perfect. Okay. I don't need to see what I got from that. Oh, dang it. I was just about to find a reviving balm if I just, like, walked right over. Well, then. Oh, wow. Am I here already? Or is there just, like, another section? Yeah, there's another section. Excuse me. North Malcolm Mine. West Esmelis Tower. Okay, let me try the other side, I guess. They are really dangerous, Savinian. They are very dangerous plants. Of course I want them dead. Oh, hey. I'm getting an extra crit for both of them. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. I shouldn't waste my chance then. Okay, here. Can I move? I can't move close enough to attack it, so I'm just going to have to use another art. Oh, wow. Okay, that was perfect. Joshua's unfortunately out of EP now, so I'm going to have to do something about that, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I'm not going to go fight that one yet. Okay, that's... Crazy Dave knew what he was doing. I see you've also played Plants vs. Zombies. Funny thing, my Goyle friend Noel actually showed me that game very recently, and I gotta say, I almost feel bad that I didn't check that game out sooner. It is very good. Oh, well, I don't really need to use an S-Craft on this. I'll just say... unless I do something stupid like that. I'm just gonna save my S-Craft for the next battle. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, Beast Flesh. Cool. Gotta be careful. Okay. Tear Balm. Sweet, thank you. I got you from behind. Hehehe. Alright, I'm gonna move over here, actually. Oh. Okay, no, not quite out of range, thank God. Shooters were my jam when they were new. When Dave said blah, 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 I felt that. Alright. Y'all won't be putting the hurt on us so easily. Oh my God, this is like cake. Oh, almost. He's hurting a little bit. Can I get you? I can, yes. Bam. Okay.
We're good to go.
All right. I think I should actually hold on. While I'm here, I think I'm actually going to change the battle positions. Yeah, I need to move Estella a little bit forward because she's not really able to hit the enemies as well as Josh can. Oh, are we at the tower already? Yep, this be it. This be it, mateys.
It looks like we've come all the way to the Ismelis Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they've wandered inside?
It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we'll need to hurry.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that save. There we go. Okay, I'll go a little bit longer, see what's actually inside of here before I decide that I don't want to play anymore. Though I am getting close to the end here. My voice is starting to hurt a little bit, but oh well. Maybe tomorrow I should like drink more water and warm up a little bit. Oh.
It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here.
Estelle, are you alright?
Look! Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little brats. Are they pretending they can't hear me?
They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Well, dang, you just heard them. Right, anything I'm not seeing? Nope. Okay. Is this just the one room? Okay. Man, what a weird voice acting patch I got. I know, right? It took me so long to find this, you wouldn't believe it.
What are we going to do? Somebody help!
rush in simultaneously with Joshua. I'd say that's the better action.
Right, I've got your back.
You monsters go somewhere else. No, shoo, leave us alone. Chew on this. No. Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too. Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around.
We'll take care of them.
Alright, if an NPC's HP reaches 0, the game is over. I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Alright, I should really... Yes. Oh no! You've got to be joking. Wow, okay, I guess Josh must have a defense buff or something. Did we... it must just be from the level up or something, because, wow, they're not hitting us nearly as hard. Or are they making this easier on purpose because it's an escort mission, technically? What? How are you missing? Alright, well, I guess I gotta use arts on these guys. At least they can't hit us very hard either. Actually, I'm gonna douse them in water. That way their flying ability will be hindered. At least I think that's how it will work. Alrighty. I mean, I guess I might as... nah, I don't need to blow it all on that. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah. Good on you for moving away from the enemies. I feel quite certain that were this any other game that... What? God dang it, I don't want to... I gotta use the D-pad more often than I thought. Alrighty.
Let's move out.
Hooray.
It looks like that's that.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was great timing, the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle.
You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome! You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Ow, that hurts. What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Ow, you're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil. So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. All right, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was all my fault. Estelle, shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school? This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick.
Okay. Hi, monster in the back who just crawled up to the party. Estelle, behind you!
Something with teeth, isn't it?
I don't see any teeth.
Nice monster?
I'm not gonna make it in time. What do you mean? You move farther than she does! Dad, you came! Ah, yes I did. That was terrible, I'm sorry. You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer.
Dad? What are you doing here?
Fish. I just happened to be in town and heard this whole story from Aina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children, but you failed to follow through completely.
I really messed up, didn't I?
It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching her back. That just means you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key.
Understood.
So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk?
I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle.
Of course I was. I'm her father. And I'm also a man. Sorry. I mean, this game's casual sexism is like already all over the place, so like, that can't possibly be worse. Alright, everyone, let's file on out of here.
I'm with you, Mr. Bright. Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. But why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide.
That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright.
Seems like you've had quite a day. Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Roland, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you.
There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Yay. I got paid for child rescue. Yay. Junior Bracer, 9th class.
You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure.
How about we head home too?
I guess we'd better. I've still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he waits straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead?
Letter to Cassius.
I wonder if it's more work-related stuff.
I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberal isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known in all across the Zemurian continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure that he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Duly noted. Alright, I'm just gonna gun straight for home. Alright, what do we got here?
Hey, Joshua.
Hmm?
Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer?
Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with a staff, and your noisy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Did I say noisy? I may have, but I meant to say nosy.
Really? You think so?
Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower?
Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have seriously been injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future.
That kind of a talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know.
Huh?
If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you?
Joshua? You're right. This isn't like me at all.
I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up.
Okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit.
I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear.
Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Oh, man. Lay off the poor girl, okay? She's a bit headstrong, but she's got her heart in the right place. Alright. Supper time, supper time.
We're home, Dad! We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to.
Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it.
Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the Liberal News you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild, too.
A letter, huh?
Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad. Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there.
I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms.
In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up.
I guess she's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work, and overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of yours talking again.
Oh no! Our egg's supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone trying to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait, cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. With passion!
That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Cassius cuts the letter's seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Wow, this is a surprise.
This new dish is what I call Estelle's explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel.
I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. You even made a full salad and everything. My compliments to the chef. You passionate it all over the floor. Thank you, Prilahat.
This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time.
Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first, I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking. Christ almighty, this dude! Like, what is with just the casual shitting all over Estelle? Like, Christ, she's only 16! Be gentler to the poor girl. Oh my god. Again, like, just the casual sexism all over this game is just really rubbing me the wrong way. I'm sorry. But it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice?
Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad. Wait, business?
Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while.
Hold on a minute. You're leaving when?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's too soon.
It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? No, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to assist a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. We want casual sex, not casual sexism. I mean, yeah. I mean, casual sex isn't strictly necessary. That's nice to have, I suppose. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long.
We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help.
I know.
In the case of this game, we want neither, though. Yeah, also very true movies.
I know. But what are you going to do about all of your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you?
Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead?
What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing?
Competitive sex is all the rage now. Good one, Savinian. That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish, and I'll ask Sherazard to handle the difficult ones. So what do you say? I mean, can't be that difficult, but also, you know, I mean, I'm the kind of guy that can step up in times of stress, sure. It seems maybe not super in character for Estelle to be saying this, but okay.
Sure, of course we will. You're okay with doing these too, right, Joshua?
Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave.
All right. I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we won't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter. Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years.
I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? There are airplanes? Oh yeah, there's airships. I forgot. The one headed for Grancel or the one headed for Bose? I'll be on the one headed for Grancel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case.
Poor man. Having to leave his daughter and son once again. Dad? Are you still awake, Joshua? Yeah, he just talked to you. It's not just airships, but air boats, air corvettes, and even air Jordans. I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate you guys coming in here, livening up the chat. I really do. It's very lovely to have you all here. You better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. It's just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? All forged from, dang, I wish I could read that, but the stinking heart emoji is in the way. All forged from Air Sepith. Yes. Correct, Savinian. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink even though you're nowhere near 21? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. Oh, okay. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian Embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday. And at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. No, just some perfectly normal internal problems that require you, Dad. Nothing serious. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became part of this family, hasn't it? I was very close with their estimation of the flashback ages. They were 11, it seems. How time does fly.
Yes, sure does seem that way.
About what you said back then, are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back?
For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said.
I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh wow, I'm already done with the prologue. Cool. All right, all right. Perfect timing, Sabinian. Yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to call the stream as well. But thank you all very, very much for joining me today. It was a pleasure having you. Just let me get to a point where I guess I do need to at least get to a point where I can save. Oh, there's going to be one more cutscene, isn't there? Okay, I got to say goodbye to Dad first before I can really end the game, because I need to save. Sorry, just a little bit longer, Now competitive sex can engage. Almost. Well, looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know?
Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Sherazard, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please, don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be humble, Silverstreak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please, keep an eye on these two.
You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you?
You definitely understand the way I think.
What's this all about?
Looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil.
All passengers, please board the airship now.
Uh-oh, I'd better take my seat.
Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone.
I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice.
Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it, though. Alright, you two. Be good while I'm gone. Yeah, I guess that's the more in-character choice that I could have gone for.
Bye-bye, Dad. See you later.
Oh dang! I thought it was gonna shoot off into the sky from here.
He's gone. Again.
Yeah.
Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time.
This trip is for business, not pleasure. So he is indeed having competitive sex and not casual sex. Yeah, you get it. You get it, movies. You know what he's up to.
I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have done it before you know it.
I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home.
All right, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler.
Will do. But first, I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers.
All right, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about.
Good luck, you two.
Thanks. We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild?
Yeah, we should probably talk to Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go!
Except No, because I need to stop my voice. Okay. Thank you guys very, very much for tuning in. It has been a pleasure to have you all. Until next time, which will be tomorrow, same time. Not going to be a half hour late next time, promise. So, yeah. Look forward to that. And y'all have a lovely rest of your days or evenings, whatever time it is where you are. Just look out.